Well, welcome along to another episode. You join us as we have left the job that we've just done, but we are going to go back and watch what we just done. So me and Ryan just in front just moved two Dozers, one D9 which he carried and a D85 which I had on. So a nice early morning move to get them out of the way to beat the traffic, and that certainly did make a difference. So we'll go back and check to see how we got on that one. Yeah, it's well letting them go to me too, but Red cars, you come around the bend, right? Well, what do you think of that? I say it's not bad moving these dozers and everything. I don't know why, but for some bizarre reason, dozer moves don't really do that well on YouTube. For some reason, I don't know why. I find them really interesting. I enjoy doing them, and you know what I mean. It's just because they're so wide, and you got to get through these tight spaces and everything, squeeze through cars and all that. You know, signs on the side of the road and everything. I mean, all that. You know, it's got to play part and parcel of it, like, you know. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and you know, I mean, it's something a bit different again. We're trying a few new things, and hopefully with these, you know, you know, we got a lot more exciting things to come. I don't know what's around the corner yet, so yeah, we got a lot more exciting things to come anyway. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you want to help the channel out, then please do. Just make sure you're a subscriber. If you haven't done so already, just subscribe down below, and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I produce new videos and upload them to YouTube. The other ways then, if you want to help out the channel financially, you can give us a super thanks by clicking the button below, becoming a channel member, or buying us a coffee, which is the link in the description. If you want to visit the store, there's a link in the description, and you can also go through YouTube, or you can go via the website, which is the link in the description. Remember, I'm on Discord if you want to have a chat in there and everything. I'm there all the time, unless I'm sleeping, but or I'm driving, you know what I mean. So yeah, if you do drop a message in there, I will get back to you. That's 100%, that is. So yeah, come and join the community. There's not many of us there at the moment, but obviously we want to make it a bit bigger. So if you want to get a bit close, you know, get a bit more involved, and you know, be able to speak to me on a regular basis, then come and join my Discord. It's totally free. All you can do is download the app and register, and you're all good. So again, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.